It's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. The KV-4 Kreslovsky, you can see we're spawned in here on Himmel's Karelia Dorf, is a tank best suited for World of Tanks in 2015. A single-shot, slow, heavy tank that purports to be kind of an assault, nicely armored heavy tank, but of course, in today's game, it isn't so much. That being said, it does have a couple advantages. It is decently fast with the little turbo experimental that I've got on there. I think that's the one I had. And it's a 107 equipped Russian tank, which means the accuracy is fairly decent on the 107s. It's not like the 122s with the 390 Alpha where you need to be 2 feet from them and then you might still hit the ground. This thing has a more accurate, I'm not going to say it's a sniper necessarily, but compared to those things, it absolutely is a sniper. Except for that shot. Thanks for proving me wrong, game. Appreciate that. And I am bottom tier on Karelia. We're going to talk about Muppetry. We're going to talk about foolishness, chicanery. We're going to talk about Gumbies doing Gumby stuff and why it is this player base can't figure out probably the most screwed up part of this game in terms of things people screw up. I explained that completely poorly. I explained that as poorly as some of these people play this game. I did that on purpose. No. Boom, look at that. You gotta love it. That is the kind of thing the 107 will do. It does carry like a 320 Alpha, so it's not 390, but 320 is not gross. And I like that the 430 is helping me out. We got an E50 and a 50 TP PRT prototypical R57 here. Okay, he's getting slapped. We'll go ahead and slap him. Hey, look, the armor worked out. Side scraping wise, it can do that. Did it better in 2015, but it can still do that here. Notice it was fighting another 2015-esque type design tank. The mouse is here. That's not good. And I don't know what this 430 is doing. Don't do it, mouse. Don't do it. Okay, we hit him. I mean, I'll take that. That's great. I really don't want to side scrape too much against the mouse, except I'm going to do it like a Muppet. There we go. I did want to, because I wanted to kill that guy. Here comes the T-30 with the 750 Alpha gun. If he's careful, he can do some good work. He might even have the smaller one on there, though. Does that look like the smaller one? Hard to tell. Team's doing all right. We got 3 of them dead. There's 2 of us dead. Come up high here, see if we can start working on the E50. The Mouse is making a push. There you go. Oh, man, just a little more angle. The 430 is kind of in rough shape right here. I know if we lose him, we're in big trouble. Oh, gun depression got me. It has okay gun depression, but it's not great. That little tiny rock right there that I went up on stopped me. Oh, I just can't. Come on. I don't know why the T-30 didn't come up here and use this top area and its gun depression and just start waylaying these guys. One thing he is doing is keeping them busy. They really don't want to get hit by that 750 Alpha. Did he just shoot that guy? I guess he did. Okay, so I think I noticed that in game. Maybe I'll get a cheeky shot here before he can get away. Yep. Oh, dang it. Armor not hit. I hit the track. And didn't track them. Why would I? They didn't like it. Track him. No. T-30 shooting HE. Nothing good going on in the heavy brawl down there. They've evened it up 3-3, but I can tell that they've pushed our guys back. I know our E100 is probably about to die. He's getting crossfired by the 110E4 and the Type 68. That's one thing you want to try to get to know in this game is what the other positions look like and what the crossfires are, and you can then kind of look at that and go, I don't think that E100 is going to last very long. On cue. He didn't last very long. And now I'm looking at this going, well, this went from okay to not great. So I'm thinking about getting out of here and heading back. See if we can shoot this guy. Watch this. Sure, armor not hit. Every freaking time on those stupid wheeled tanks. That shot had no business hitting. I was actually aiming behind it and somehow it hit him anyway. Not really sure what was going on there. The T-30 is helping keep this guy. I don't know what this E-75 is doing. He's in a terrible spot. Okay, right in the ground. Got me lit. All right. Got me lit. Honestly expecting the Miles and E-50 to push. We've evened it back up to 5-5, but we are on our back foot over on the other corner. Looks like we're down a bunch of hit points, though, and that's the part that sucks. A lot of their beef is alive. And I'm going to head back. I don't like this. I do like that the T-30 notices this and decides to come as well. Doesn't sit there and die in place. And I think the E-75 even bails out from this side. And in terms of good stuff, that is one of them. I like that this team went, you know what? No sense in pushing into their campers, into their defended guys, the E-50. There's a Miles there. We're not winning that. If we push, we're absolutely not winning it. And even if we hang out there, we also have more pressing problems down on the hill, potentially. Or maybe even in the middle. Leopards both have pretty good spotting. Our Leopard has fallen back, which is good. And like I said, decent amount of speed. We're going to get back here without getting spotted. I kind of expected their Leopard to be close enough to see me, but good news is the enemy team was camping too. Kind of sitting back, waiting for us to make a mistake. And at least these three guys right now didn't make a mistake. I don't know what this G-Sword is doing. He's just sitting out in the open there. That was kind of the canary in the coal mine for me. I was really expecting the Leopard to sneak through the middle and see him and just tear him up. But as I've said, knowing where things are and kind of where they aren't are the same skill. I'm pretty sure there isn't anything very close down there in the swamp because the G-Sword hasn't disintegrated yet. That doesn't mean things won't change. I get stuck on this rock, Boots. I can't back up. It won't let me back up. I thought I was dead here. I figured they'd come around the corner and just shred me. It took me a while to wrap my mind around how to get off that rock, but I high-centered myself. That was very clever. No, it wasn't. All right. EBR, as long as he's alive, that's very helpful. It's 5-6. You can see that they are up on the hill. All right, very cool. Let's finish this guy off. He's only got 400 hit points. Somebody hit him, and then I'll kill him. Let's do it. No, it doesn't work out that way. Somehow he lived. I don't even know how I penetrated. Maybe it went into his lower plate. I don't know. Maybe the side, but it looked like it was trending towards the front of the tank. I'll take it. We got more damage. All right, looks like the push is happening down there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys at cap. I really wish somebody would head over that way, but it looks like maybe the Leopard is doing so, and the Kust to some extent. I didn't want to bail out of here. I figured maybe the E-50 and the Miles might be making a push relatively soon. Eventually they'll peek around a few times and realize we're not there and be emboldened to move forward. I'm really hoping something gets lit up there, especially the Object 263. The EBR is going to light them if they get up underneath, but he's really in kind of a dangerous spot right there. In fact, he's going to die relatively soon in the middle, and that's really going to hurt us. All right, there's the Miles. Probably not going to do any damage, but we'll take a stab at him. Didn't get lit. That's nice. There's the Leopard. Really want to get a shot on him. Swing in here, see if I can get that. No, there's a rock. That's no good. And then I get a little aggressive here, hoping I can get a shot. I'm going to get lit, unfortunately. Not enough gun. Where is he? Don't see him. Okay. Oh, geez. There's that guy. Kill. No. 295 low roll. Son of a gun. Now there's a Scorpion. Maybe we can kill. Ah, okay. Let's see. Losing the EBR, that hurts. But as you can see, there were multiple things that went on. All of a sudden, we're in a bit of a lead, 8-7. But they cleared the middle. So now they own the hill. They cleared the middle out. All we have is the cap and some guys down there in the south. Take a peek around here. There's the Mouse. Maybe. No, I'm not going to do anything against him. Am I dumb enough to shoot? I don't think so. I think I'm just trying to get some assist out of this. The G-Sword took some stabs at him. And we're going to hang out. Just not much I can do. However, it looks like our team is figuring out they might be able to push towards the hill. You gotta like it. I really wish the Leopard had swung down there and helped him, because he's got the speed and the spotting and the gun to get down there and do some flanking kind of stuff. Unfortunately, our push kind of gets mauled. They're going to get in there and knock some guys out. Looks like the G-Swords may be making a move. And finally, I think the Leopard does join them. But they kind of get mauled. And I think one of their problems is they're going to come up top on the ramp. Unfortunately, their Leopard's over here. They're going to come up and over while the enemy team's got shots down there. Now I eat a big shot from the mouths. That's not good. And that's going to cost us. I'm glad nothing shot me from the right side from the hill. That's the problem with this position, but you can see that the T-95 and our other TD, the 110E3, I believe, have moved far enough forward that that's probably not a factor right there. But watch what happens. These 75's up there, and the purple team's bailed off the hill smartly. They saw all that beef coming up there, and now our guys are on the hill, and the problem is they start highlighting themselves and losing hit points up there. It looks like the purples either fell back or went down into the middle. So far, so good, though. Not bad. We got 4 minutes left. Starting to become a bit of a problem. T-95, I don't know why he did this, but he goes down into the middle. And he's going to get crossfired from every damn direction down there once he gets lit. The Mouse, as far as I know, is still sitting in that bush. So I'm kind of watching him going, well, maybe he does get a light. And then we find the E50. So he's pushed forward. Let's get a shot on him. There we go. That'll work. And the Mouse. So now we have 3 of them over here. Their Scorpion fell all the way back. The object's right there. They kill the T-30. That sucks. And now I can't hold this spot, so I need to get out of here. I'm going to back out. I'm going to fall back to the other side of the cap because there's a rock there and some low ground. I figured they're Leopard and E50. Honestly, I felt like we were in pretty good shape right here, especially if our guys got off the daggum hill and came back around and helped clean these. If we could come over here and gang tackle these, we might be able to get to their cap in time. The T-95 going into the pit was not good. There's the Kust. He's in hurting status. He might get a shot, but he's about to get shredded. So we'll come back to this rock. I know this is here. I can use this. Their 263 died. That's good. And the push. I mean, this is the Muppetry right here. I just really wish that the G-Sword and the Leopard, who are relatively mobile, I get the 110E3 and maybe even the E75, perhaps sniping, but the E75 is now down in the bottom of the pit too, for some reason. And then those guys keep pushing. They might have been looking at the cap time going, well, we have to push. I just wish earlier that they had come in here to help us. That being said, theoretically, there's only 2 tanks up there, the Scorpion and the T-34. Okay, they kill off the Kust pretty easily. I'm hoping the T-110E3 gets over here and helps me out. Don't quite get that shot. I'm glad they don't have artillery. I'm surprised they didn't just push me. The Leopard, I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of a dumb move. I'm also surprised that E50 hasn't come in. I think he just got hit. Because I didn't see that shot go through. Yep, he did. Very nice. And we're able to do that. So when I saw that shot go through, I didn't see it hit behind. I figured he'd been hit by that shot where it ended. You saw it end where he was. So that's a good sign that he was hit by that shot. Now I'm just going to have to solo the E50. Maybe a little help from my friends. He's the guy that's on the cap. So right now the Mouse isn't here. Tried to go for a track. It's unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on. Don't damage me. Come on. All right. Fix it. I like it. Get in here. He does reload fairly quickly. Let's see if we can get a shot. Nice. Cheeky. 311. Winning on hit points. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Okay, let's go forward. All right, so I didn't keep going around backwards. I figured he was going to get the shot. He was going to keep chasing me. What I didn't want to have happen is when I went around the corner and he shot me, I couldn't get back around the corner to hit him. So I just accepted that I might take damage. I got lucky that I didn't. He shot into my track once again. Then I see the mouths show up, so I do not want to be sitting sideways there. He didn't get a shot or didn't take it for some reason. Probably should have taken that shot on the move. So now I'm figuring, all right, the best thing I can do now is survive. I'm noticing the 110E3 coming up. We're also at 120. I'm thinking, well, fellas, get on the cap. I don't know. Maybe we can make this happen. Right now, I just need to survive as long as I can. I'm try to side scrape this guy, maybe get a cheeky shot here. That worked. Nice. And then I just go for him. I know I'm going to get hit by him, but I need to get around the corner and kill him. Maybe I'll get a one shot. And the mouse seems to be doing mouse things. I don't know what he's doing. So I come up here. I kind of figured I might get hit by the mouse, but I wanted to get a side shot on the E50 right here. So I'm also kind of using the E50 as cover to some extent. Low roll, that sucked. There, I get hit, big hit by the mouse. He does get a cheeky shot right through there. I'm like, okay, E50, don't do it. Don't kill me, man. Don't kill me. Okay, sweet. Alrighty, look at that, baby. 3,847 damage. One enemy tank left. Why those guys didn't go up onto cap, I don't know. They continued to push towards the cap, and I know they were trying to kill a dude, but I don't know. I'm just hoping to maybe survive the mouse, but look at him. He's got 3,000 damage, 3,000 hit points left. The 110E3 just can't quite get there. He's being smart, sitting far back. There's nothing I can do about this. I was really hoping ours would. I don't. They're kind of trying to get to the cap, but it's just way too late, unfortunately. So they did clean up the campers. It took them a little while to get it done, and then we just didn't have enough time to get up to the cap and finish this game off, and that is unfortunate. There's a big hit into the mouse. I was hoping he would shoot at the 110 and maybe give me an opportunity to get a shot on him. Okay, he hit him once. And honestly, the 110 should have jammed him. If the 110 would have jammed him, I might have been able to get around, but we ran out of time anyway. Ah, man, that's a rough one. 3,847 damage. We ended up with 3 kills as a bottom tier. Just couldn't quite get enough guys on. We were 13 seconds away from doing it. The guys that pushed the cap, they gave it a shot. They were close. I just wish they'd have gone up to the cap and then dealt with the enemy team trying to push up to them, as opposed to messing around with them and then finding their way to cap. But there you go. That's World of Tanks. That's how the cookie crumbles. Have a great one. We will see ya.